Biden made the conscious decision to pardon his son. There's an old hip hop song from my generation, as you can see from all the grays. And the hook went, you can get with this or you can get with that. You can get with this or you can get with that. America, you cannot have it both ways. Either the law matters or it doesn't. Either the code of conduct for presidents matter or it doesn't. Either the president is held to a standard or it doesn't matter. It's one of the two. You said you wanted somebody that could secure the border. In your mind, that was Donald Trump. You got him. You said you wanted a stronger economy. And in your mind, that candidate was Donald Trump. You got him. You said you wanted somebody to make America great again. And in your mind, the candidate to do that was Donald Trump. Here's what you don't get. You don't get to throw all the rules out the window on behalf of that candidate. You don't get to skirt the system on behalf of that candidate and then expect everyone else to toe the line. This is conventional wisdom. I'm a basketball coach, and I understand with children, let alone adults, you allow bad behavior from kids or from parents, it turns into a snowball effect. It is not sustainable. And so if you want to let one child be a diva and do whatever the hell he or she wants to do, just know that there's going to be a trickle-down effect for those actions. If you're going to allow one parent to be a tyrant, to run everybody off of the court, to do and say whatever they want to do and say whenever they want to do and say it, then be prepared for the blowback because you're going to have problems from other parents. This is with dealing with kiddie basketball, let alone politics, right? I look at Joe Biden's decision and I can tell you exactly what he was thinking no matter what the official statement says. If this dude can have 34 felonies, if he can pay off the porn actress with campaign financed funds, if he can be found liable of sexual assault, if he can say just grab women into so-and-so and be all on radio for it, if he can say all that he said about everyone that he said it about on the campaign trail, if he can put all of these unqualified folk in cabinet positions, then why in the hell am I letting my son go to jail if you, the American people, have made it clear in large numbers that it doesn't matter, that you don't give a damn about right or wrong, that you don't care about the code of conduct? Now, you voted for him, you got him. You don't get to dictate what everybody else does because I'm telling you, not because I'm a guru, not because I'm Nostradamus. I'm telling you that from a common sense standpoint, if you let one powerful person do all of the crazy shit that this person has done and continues to do, then that will become your norm. You see the way the Republicans, if you even want to call them that, have normalized this behavior? You see the way that so many Americans have normalized this behavior? Let me give you a local example. There's a young lady, young Hispanic lady on city council here in my hometown. She put a post on social media and she compared red MAGA hats to white KKK hoods. Oh, she had her say. She had everything under the sun to say about people that voted for Donald Trump. Because in her mind, it made no sense, and she made a couple of judgment calls. Now, I'm not going to say whether or not that was right or wrong. It was her prerogative. A whole bunch of people in red hats stormed City Hall, crowded the room, and demanded that she step down because of her callous words. Demanded that she step down because of her judgmental words. Are you kidding me? Do you know how utterly stupid you sound right now? You won the election. You got your guy. You traded decency for it. You won your election. You got your guy. You traded political germaneness for it. You won the election. You got your guy. You traded anti-bullying for it. You see what I'm saying? You threw it all out the window. You can't get it back. You can't unring that bell. Right? The standard is forever changed unless and until America steps up and says, wait a minute, this is unsustainable. Right? Bad behavior in an official capacity, especially an official capacity that wields great power, is not sustainable. Especially in a country where there has been a standard of some sort for an extended period of time. And so you open the floodgates for that candidate. You open the floodgates for that cohort of people that all follow behind him. And you think you have the luxury of just sitting back and saying, yeah, we got it like that. No, other people are going to follow suit. You act a damn fool, I'll act a damn fool. You want to break the law? I'll break the law. You want to act like decency is not an issue? Then decency is not an issue. You want to step in my face and say, fuck you. Guess what? I'm probably going to step in your face and say, fuck you back. That's the kind of society we're in now. And so if Joe Biden pardoned his son, it is what it is. That's your disposition with everything that Trump does, correct? I'm not trying to be controversial, but you are literally getting what you asked for. What did you expect? This is not going to be the last time this happens. You're watching Trump continually overreach, do things that are not just unconventional, but just downright not smart, right? And you think that there's not going to be blowback behind this. And so I say to you, especially those of you who voted for Trump, get used to this reality. You wanted conflict on a regular basis. You got it. You want a rule break on a regular basis. You got it. You want a tit for tat on an official level at the highest level. You got it. You wanted to see a military that was led by somebody completely unqualified. You wanted to see a school district that's led by somebody completely unqualified, for a central intelligence unit to be led by somebody completely unqualified. And you don't think there will be mutiny behind some of these decisions? You really think all of our people in the military are going to follow behind Pete Hegseth? Do you really think people from across the country are going to get behind a fucking pro wrestling guru for the Secretary of Education? You signed on to this stupidity. Excuse it however you want. You signed on for it. Other people are going to do them in return. So you got two choices. You can either learn to live with chaos from everybody, or you can make the conscious decision to say, let us return to normalcy. You can get with this or you can get with that, but you cannot have them both, right? And so if you're belly aching about this, shut up already, because you got what you asked for.